is it growing? Okaeri, thank you! Tadaima! Officially, Tadaima! I'm back home! How are you guys? I feel like it's been a long time, but also I met a few of you at the con, so... I don't know, I just feel like it's been a while, but not really at the same time, if you think about it. And I mean, I also streamed earlier, but I don't know, that was something entirely different. But I'm back! Tadaima! I'm home! Welcome back! Thank you! Okaerinasai! Arigato! Thank you, thank you! Oh yeah, the reason I'm streaming now is... I was actually watching a later stream. But the reason I'm streaming now is because I do have a meeting in like a few hours or so. So... Did the stream earlier? You liked it? Thank you! Thank you! I'm glad! I'm glad because... I'm really into lore and stuff. I'm really into like Niji and lore and stuff, so I had to, you know? Welcome back, thank you! Arigato! So yeah, today I wanted to sort of talk about how my trip was and my experiences and all that. I think I mentioned previously that I love like saying stuff that happened to me, so I would definitely like to just be like, oh, this happened and this happened and Star Creator, it was nice meeting you. I'm so awkward to hope you had fun. Thank you. It was nice meeting you too. I'm so embarrassed because I remember all of your names. I remember when I met you guys and all that. CJ, was me adorable little Rose. Thank you. Arigato. So yeah, I have so much to say. Oh, Kevin, thank you. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you too. Thank you for coming to meet me. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Yeah, I have so much to say because I just like I remember being like, oh, I want to say this and I want to say that, and then you know, at the same time, it's a bit weird because I feel like there's this like disconnection in my head. You know, like the entire weekend was so incredible and like so packed of adventures that it doesn't even feel like it really happened to me. You know, like I was like, did that really happen to me? Because there are so many new things that I did. You know. Rise and Grind cons meet. Glad to see you enjoyed your first in-person con. Thank you, Liber. Wasn't able to go, but can't wait to hear about it. Unofficial. Maybe next time. Next time I'll meet you. Michael! Rosemi-sama, thank you for 11 months. Roy, it was nice seeing you. Thank you for visiting. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ideochi, thank you for joining and thank you for visiting also. You see, I have a big brain, guys. I'm a tensai, so obviously I remember all of your names. Welcome back. I wasn't able to go to a Takoton this time, but I'm glad you had fun at the con. We'll try to come next time. Definitely! Big Anime, thank you. If my voice gets a bit like raspy every now and then, it's because I'm still, I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely not sick anymore at all, but like my throat, I cough quite a bit and my like throat gets a bit raspy every now and then. So I hope it's not too bad. Almost a year of Butana, so thank you for almost 1 year. It's unfortunate that I was not able to get an autograph and to speak with you, but I know you and the other girls tried your best. Thank you for giving a lot of love to your fans. Were you there? Okay, let me tell you everything about how I felt and what happened in the con. Merci Rosemi pour avoir répondu à ma question en français pendant le panel. I was so nervous. Thank you so much for coming. Oh man, thank you for coming. Thank you for asking me a question in the panel also. Thank you. I hope to make it next year if you go again. Come on, thank you. It was surreal to be in the same room as you and everyone. Thank you for answering all our questions at the panel. For signing so many autographs. Kriso, thank you. I'm breathing the same air. Thank you. Oh. Apologize, my throat. Welcome back. I had so much fun. Sorry for being cringe. I'm glad I was able to get your signature. Sir Simple, I remember you. Thank you for getting my autograph. Kathy, thank you for joining. Okay, let me start with what happened. I have so much stories to tell you guys because that's all I know is telling stories. David, welcome back. We tried to make you hard during the concert as well, but we were too excited. We'll make sure you get a proper next time. Yeah, you better. Everyone got a proper heart but me. David, thank you. Hoping I actually get to talk to you next time. I'm so glad I was able to get your autograph. Arkaton, thank you. Okay, let me start with the story time. But yeah, as I mentioned, like it basically feels like it wasn't me there because so many like new and exciting experiences happened, and I feel like I was really like riding that high of being at the con and meeting everyone. That like it doesn't even feel like it happened to me. So like. And the fact that there were so many new experiences to me is kind of like making my like memories a bit hazy. But I'm gonna do my best to try and remember like everything that happened for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna just say everything I can remember. Comedia! Otakaton was super fun. It was nice to be able to talk to you in person during the signing session. I hope the rest of the con was amazing for you too, Rosemi. Comedia! Thank you for coming to get my autograph. Thank you so much. Alfie Bear, Rosemi, thank you for this weekend. It was so much fun and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also yelling the Rosemi-sama theme song with everyone. Alfie, thank you so much. Thank you for coming to see us at the con. Thank you. Rosemi-sama, it was so great to meet you and get your autograph. I'll regret to turn to Diamond City Wise! Oh my god! Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that one autograph. Thank you so much, Hana. Thank you for coming to get my autograph. It was so amusing to meet you, Rosemi. Then I woke up and remembered I live a more billion miles away. No! Next time, definitely. I hope that next time we can do it at more and more places. Freedom rooms, thank you. Joshua, thank you for joining. Okarinasai, Rosemi-sama. Dan-san, arigato! Thank you. Lupus! My brain was freaking out when I came to see you and Alira and I forgot everything I was gonna say. Don't worry, we were... Okay... While we were signing, me and Alira, like, we couldn't think. Like, I couldn't think while I was signing because... thank you so much for the echo, by the way. Thank you. I couldn't think at all because my brain was so focused on, like, trying to make my signature nice for you guys. And, like, I couldn't think about anything while I was signing. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. And then I just started signing and then I, like, forgot how to talk. And then I was like, I hope I'm not being awkward right now. Because my brain couldn't focus on signing and talking at the same time, you know? Yeah, I was in the zone. Like, me and Alira, we were just, like, stopped talking the second we started signing. It was really... I feel really embarrassed about that. Let's see. Thanks for the con experience. It was an honor to meet and talk to you. Nalia! Thank you for coming to visit us at the con. Brakai will go next year. Brakai, yeah, definitely come next year. Okay, but let me start from the beginning. I'm best when I'm like seeing stories chronologically, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just like go from the first day and then we'll go from there on. So the first day we got there on Thursday, after traveling and all that, and you know, we were just sort of like getting situated in the hotel and stuff like that. I shared a room with Ninar, and then Enna, Elira, and Millie shared a room together. You know, it was actually nice being in the room with like a bit less people because, but it was also like fun. Like we did hang out with them like in their room like most of the time, and kind of, well, sometimes they came to our room too, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, I was in a room with Ninar. Honestly, I expected Ninar to snore and all that. She didn't really snore except for like one night, and she was like, "Rosie, baby, I'm drunk. I might snore," and she did. And she did. But yeah, you know, on the first day we got there, you know, we just sort of like met up, and I was the first person to meet Staff-san. So I was really nervous. Like I was the only person there for a while, and I felt so awkward, and I was just like, I'm gonna go get a drink. So I walked away, you know, and I just kind of like, I was looking for a Starbucks. And then I messaged everyone. I was like, "Do you guys want anything from Starbucks?" And you were like, "No." And then when we all met up together, they were like, "Let's go to Starbucks." And I was like, "I literally offered you guys if you wanted anything. What the heck?" PJ, Rosemi, thank you for coming to Otakuton. I did not get a chance to meet you during the autograph session. Oh, but I was able to get it after the live. I'm so glad you got it in the end. Thank you for coming to see us. Thank you so much. Osagi, thanks for the panel at Otakuton. I'm a little shy to say I didn't know you before. The panel was so fun and I loved your personality. So now I'm a fan. I hope I can see you. My skydiving stream! Thank you so much for coming to see us. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Osagi. So yeah, you know, so then we went to get drink, and actually Elira and I got like the same drink. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but she's been talking about this one drink from Starbucks for a while. It's the like dragon fruit one, and we got matching dragon fruit drinks, and it was really good. Like, I'm not sure if that was my first time having it. If it was probably like my second time or something. But it was really good. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I see why you're drinking this every day, Elira. Yeah, it was really good. So yeah, and then after we just like went and dropped our stuff off, and you know, just kind of like rested a little bit, and you know, and yeah. So I was staying with Nina and all that, and then I just think we went to eat like that night. It was already a bit late and all that, so we just like went to eat together, and they all got so drunk. Like they all drank so much, and I don't drink alcohol. I don't know if you. I don't know. I feel like I've said the reason before, but anyways, I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol at all, so I didn't drink. And they were all like, you know, it's like, "You sure you don't want to drink? You sure?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." Thanks for the autograph. Great value, Majima. You actually wrote it. I'll keep it safe. Thank you so much. Roy, thank you for getting my autograph. Thank you so much. Did I have to look after them? Not exactly. Like, only Enna got really drunk. Enna got so darn drunk. Oh. Thank you for coming to Otakuton. I wore the Yasuo t-shirt on day 1 and asked where you see. Oh, I remember that question. Ghost of Pomo, thank you. Thank you for coming to see us at Otakuton. Thank you so much. It was great to meet you in person, Rosemi. Funny thing is you wrote my... Oh no, I wrote your name wrong. I'm so sorry. I feel like I wrote a few names wrong. Thank you, Roy. Thank you. But yeah, Enna was so drunk. She was like out of her mind. So, and I was the only one who wasn't drinking, so I got to experience it the most. You know, I was like laughing non-stop because she was so funny. She was so funny. Typos? Yeah. Let's pretend it was an IRL typo. That's why I wrote your name wrong. I'm so sorry. No, it was even more interesting, honestly. And I don't know why, the only thing I remember of that night was like Enna went to go to the bathroom. She went to go to the bathroom, and it had been a while, and then we all made like bets. We were like, guys, like everyone was a bit tipsy except for me, obviously, and we were all like, guys, let's make a bet. Like, what is Enna doing in the bathroom right now? And then we were like, oh, either A, she's doing that. And I don't know. I'm not sure who said that. I think it was like Nina. That's what Nina put her bet on. And then me and it was either Elira or Millie. We were like, yeah, she's like sitting on the toilet disassociating. She's like totally out of it kind of thing, you know? That's what we bet on. And then someone else was just like, oh, she's puking in the toilet. So we put our bets. And then she came back. And then after, it turned out that like she was doing neither. Though she was like, yeah, the person in line in front of me was taking forever in the toilet. So that's why she like took forever. And I don't know why that's like the only thing I really remember of that night. I'm sorry I was not able to make the trip this year, but I will save up for next year. I hope you can visit the US at some point, but I will go in here for the Great Rosemi Summer. Undefined! Definitely. I definitely hope that we can have more and more of these conventions. It was so much fun. Thank you so much. Oh, I got a cough. Give me a second. I got a cough. Okay, I'm good. Let me drink some tea. See, that's really all I remembered of that first like night. Except everyone was really drunk, especially Enna. And then the next day was actually on Friday was our first panel. It was actually Ninar's and I's panel. The rest didn't have a panel that day, but you know we were still like basically together like the entire day kind of thing. So we didn't have to get up like a bit on the earlier side. We had to get up a bit on the earlier side for our first panel, and I had no idea like how anything was gonna be. Like I didn't know what to expect at all, so I was really nervous. Sneeze? You want me to sneeze? I'm telling you, I don't sneeze when I stream. I don't sneeze. So yeah, I didn't know at all what to expect for our panel, but he brought us like to the convention center a bit early, and then they brought. Okay, wait. Here's what I was so hyped about the entire weekend. So there's this like VIP room, right? There's this VIP room with like a bunch of snacks and drinks, right? And they brought us to the VIP room. It was like a special room for like VIPs or whatever. And so they brought us there, and I was like, holy crap! This is what it feels like being a celebrity! And then basically you could take all of the food or the drinks that you wanted, right? And I was so hyped up. I was like, I can take all of this! Yeah, I was like a VIP. Can I just say praise the staff for helping out during the autograph? Oh yeah, they did such an amazing job. There were so many people helping us out. Skylar, thank you so much. So I was so excited when I got in the room. I was like, I'm a celebrity! And I don't know, it felt weird to be able to just take whatever I wanted to take, you know, and just eat it. And so I took a juice, but then I also got a tea because I was being really greedy, because I was like, oh my god, I feel like a celebrity and I can take whatever I want. So I was like, I got an orange juice, I got a tea, a green tea, and you know, I also took a muffin, and I was so happy. I was like eating my little breakfast. I was so happy. And no one else seemed to really care. They were just there like I think it was only like Millie who was eating other than me, and then you know like Nina took like a juice or something, or like in a fruit, and then no one else seemed to really be as excited as me. I was like, holy crap, I'm like a celebrity right now, you know. So I was eating and drinking so much, and I was really happy. Yeah, it was so cool. There was even like a private bathroom, and I kept on going to the private bathroom because I was like, holy crap, no one else can come here. So you know, I was really happy. I was really happy. And there was like these like fancy couches and all that, you know. We were just like sitting and talking, but I was like too busy like drinking and eating my muffin to really care. Yeah, I went mad with power. I went mad with power. Give me a second. Let me drink my tea. When's my starring role? It was actually really funny because there was like two ladies in the room, right? There was like two like staff in the room, and basically they're only supposed to like let in like certain people in the room, right? And when we went in, they were like, "Oh, who are you guys?" And then we're just like, and Anna was like, I'm Anna. And then I'm like, I'm Rosemi. And they didn't know who we were. And it was so awkward. We were just like looking back and forth at each other. And then they were like, you know, they clearly like were doubting us. They were like, oh, we're just here to make sure who you guys are. Like just to make sure that you know, you got to make sure you guys are like the right people and all that. And we're like, I'm Rosemi. And then she's like, I'm Anna. And then they were like, oh wait, are you guys Nijisanji? And we're like, yeah. But they probably thought we were so sus at first. So I felt really bad for that. Thanks for coming to Otakathon. I hope to see you on more cons. Your favorite stinky oinker? Nah, thank you for coming and visiting us. Thank you. Yeah, so we were being a bit sussy, but it all worked out in the end. And so yeah, then after that, we basically just like, we got to the panel room like really, really early, you know, just to set up and all that stuff. I think it was, I don't know, it was like 2-3 hours early that we were there or something. And we were like getting set up. But the thing is, the building that the con was in was like a really old like concrete building apparently. So like data signals and like Wi-Fi couldn't really get through the building. So we were having a lot of like network issues at first. And that's why we sort of had to like use like our PNGs for like the first panel. Because we just really couldn't get it to work. And apparently there's like so many people like using like the place's internet that they were even having issues at like registration down below and all that. So like there was a lot of like issues with like the Wi-Fi and the network kind of thing. So we were trying to get that to work for a really long time and it just didn't work. And then our panel was a bit late, which I felt really bad for because I know people were lining up for a really long time. And I felt really bad. And you know, we were all sort of like trying to help, but nothing really like worked out. And then we were just like, all right, well, let's just go like this kind of thing. Yeah, so and when people started coming in, let me tell you, I was so nervous. I was so nervous because like they told us that the line was really long, and apparently like the line like looped around and all that kind of stuff. Apparently the line was really, really long, but I didn't expect how many people to come in. And you know, like the other girls were sitting in the back and we were sort of like sitting in the front because Nina and I were the ones giving the panel on that day only. But like I felt so nervous when people started coming in the room. I was like, people are coming in our room, and I didn't know what to do, you know, and I was really shy. And you know, Nina is just so like talkative. She was like, hi everyone, hi honey, hi guys, and all that kind of stuff. And I was so nervous, and I was like, what do I do? And then I just like started playing my theme song on the mic. And I didn't even know if people could hear it because it seemed like they couldn't hear it. Like I don't know, everyone just seemed like they were kind of ignoring it. But I was so nervous. I just was playing my theme song and like singing along with it, kind of thing, you know? Yeah, because I was so nervous. I was like hyperventilating, and I kept on like tweeting about how I was gonna puke because I was so nervous. And I don't know, I was just so nervous to see so many people come in our room. You could hear? That's even worse. That's even worse. I thought no one could hear it. I was like, oh no, everyone's just like walking in stone face. It's like everyone's walking in stone face and they look so serious. And I'm like, I can barely talk because I'm so nervous. And you know, just talking so much and I felt so bad. It was nerve-wracking walking in? Really? You were nervous? I was nervous seeing you guys walk in. Holy crap. So yeah, that's what happened. And then after, you know, they started seating everyone. And I was like, oh no, what do I do? When do I start talking kind of thing, you know? But, you know, luckily, like, the people running, like, the panel were also really, really nice. And Nina was really talkative and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I also realized that it was just, like, Nina and I giving the panel. So I tried my best to be as talkative as I could kind of thing. But I was still so nervous. Like, that was my first time basically seeing you guys in person. So I was so nervous. I was so nervous. Like, I kept on looking at, like, the webcam and I was like, oh my god, there's so many people here. Rosemi theme song plays, audience stone face. That's how it was. Yeah, you know, and I was really nervous, but you know, everyone is really nice, and like I feel like the questions were really good to like get us talking. Like all the questions were really like good questions. Except there was someone who was like, can you speak like an enchantment table? And I was like, what? I was like, what? But yeah, no, everyone was like really... I was surprised when they were like, alright, you guys can go to the back and ask questions. And like so many people got up and started running. And I was like, holy crap. And yeah, that's what someone asked. I was so confused. And so many people got up that we had to like speed run all the questions at the end. That's how many like people were lined up to ask us questions. Which was really, really insane to think about it. Fritz, thank you for 10 months. Thank you. So it was insane. What else? What else? Yeah, I don't know. I just had like a really good experience for my first panel. I think it went by really well. I think it went really well. And thank you for asking questions if you did. I don't know. I was so nervous. I was so nervous. The buds were really nervous too. Really? Holy crap. I tried asking this question in the first QA, but I got called cute. What was it like seeing faces of all the rosebuds? I'm sorry for calling you cute. I'm sorry. Sanabas, thank you for the super. What was it like seeing the faces? It was a unique experience. Because it's easy when you're like online and streaming. You can't really picture the faces of people. It's hard to like put a face to the name. But when you get to see people, I feel like it feels a lot more real. It just feels a lot more real to be able to see that like there's an actual person in front of me, like with an actual face, who's here, who knows me, who watches my streams, who knows who I am, kind of thing. It was a surreal experience for sure. Huh. San, thank you for joining. Thank you. Fierce, thank you for 7 months. Thank you. So yeah, our first panel went by really, really well, I would say. And yeah, and then after it went by well, and then after our panel ended, and what happened after? I think we like went to eat dinner and all that. And oh, Pigeon! I'm glad you had a great time at the con and happy to see you back. Thank you so much. We confirmed that you were real too. What do you mean I'm real? Am I real? No. I don't know if I'm real or not. But yeah, and then after that we went to eat, and actually I had a really good experience because I don't know, am I real? I don't know. Starting to doubt my existence now. Yeah, and so we went to eat, and so honestly when I was like growing up and stuff, my Rosemom was the type of person who like would way rather prefer like cooking her own food and eating her own cooking than going to the restaurant. So I never really like got to go to the restaurant too much. Like we did go every now and then, but it was like kind of like a rare experience. So I didn't get to go to like many restaurants especially when I was like growing up kind of thing. So this was like my first time having like a fancy like steak at a restaurant. So I had like my like first real like steak, you know, like my first good steak, and it was really good. It was really good, but I couldn't finish all of it, and so I brought it back to the hotel, and I only realized when I was checking out that I had left it in the hotel fridge. I was so sad because I really wanted to eat the rest of my steak. No, it wasn't like a fancy steak. It was just like a good steak. It wasn't like a really fancy steak. It was just like a good steak. It wasn't something like too expensive. It was just like a good steak, you know. It wasn't, yeah. Since thank you for the super. Steak isn't as good heated, really? Really? I don't know what type of steak. A ribeye? I think it was something like a ribeye steak or something like that. And yeah, I don't know. It was just crazy for me. Like I got it like medium rare or something. And you're my girlfriend? What do you mean, huh? And you're my girlfriend? Is that what I said? Is that what I said? So I got a medium rare, and since it was like one of my first time ever really eating like steak like that, I was like, oh my god, there's blood in my plate! I was freaking out. But it was really tasty. It was really tasty. Yeah. So no, I had a weird first time experience. Am I real? A legit question because simulation theory is a theory about the universe. I know. Is any of us real? Coyote, thank you for the super. Also, could I get a potential happy birthday from the world's greatest Rosemi-sama? Pigeon! Wait, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for spending your birthday with me. Thank you. So yeah, that was Friday. That was what happened on Friday. Yeah, and then after, yeah, I was really sad I forgot my steak. And oh yeah, I think like everyone else also got a bit like drunk. You know, everyone else was a bit was drinking a bit on that day also. And we also played like some arcade games and stuff. Like we played a bit of DDR, like I tweeted about it. And we all got an F rank except for like Enna, I think. We all got an F rank. At first, like it was because I had like expressed a bit of interest. I was like, oh my god, like I love DDR or whatever. And then after Millie was like, you wanna play Rosemi? And I was like, at first it was like I was like, if it's just me, no, but if you join me, sure. So Millie and I played and we both got F ranks and it was so sad. It was so sad because we were, I don't know, we were both trying our best. But it was really fun. And then after everyone else also played a bit and they all also cut F except for Enna. It was really funny. And so yeah, that was Friday. That was what happened Friday. I can't remember what song it was. Oh yeah, and then the next day was the day where we had a panel with all of us. This time it was all of us, not just me and Nina. And then we also had autographs, so we got up even a bit more early on that day, just to, you know, to get things ready. And we also wanted to make sure like the tech stuff was working on that day because it wasn't working the day before. So you know, we got to set up a lot more stuff this time. Even though we were early, like on Friday, we were even more early on Saturday. And this time it was actually working. It was working, so that was really like cool. And apparently like the line was even longer this time. Like the room was full of people. It was so full. And yeah, everyone started coming in like the room again, and I was even more nervous this time. And because we were like 5 people this time, I was keeping really quiet because the day before I knew it was just a panel with me and Nina, so I was like, I have to talk. But this time I was really like shy and flustered, and I was like, I'm gonna let them talk. I'm gonna let them talk. But I also wanted them to talk a bit more because they didn't like get a panel the day before, so I tried to like let the other members talk a bit more or talk first kind of thing, because it was like their first panel kind of thing. So yeah, so I was really nervous, and when people were coming into the room, I was like really like timid and quiet and all that. And you know, like the questions all went really well again. Like there was a lot of people lining up for so many questions and all that. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, and so that was the panel. It went by really well. It went by even quicker. And it was really nice. It was really nice to get to see people and, you know, hear all your questions and all that. Yeah, and Weeba and Ninar were like, Rosemi, you're our Oshi and Ian. And I was so embarrassed. Elira talked a bit about it, but when they said that, I like got up. Like we were all sitting down, and when they were like, Rosemi, you're our Oshi, I got off the chair and I like started walking towards the exit, and they were like, where are you going? And I'm like, I don't know, I just got up because I was really embarrassed. I was just so embarrassed, and they were like, you're our Oshi, and I'm like, what? But yeah, it was hazukasi. It was definitely hazukasi. And what else happened during the panel? I don't know. All I can remember is like everyone like showing their underwear or something. And then I didn't think Millie would actually say what color her underwear was to everyone, but she did. I was like, okay, Millie, like you can say your color of your underwear to everyone, but don't say everyone else's. But she just did. She said everyone's underwear color to everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think she would say it. I don't know, because it's secret private girls' information. The secret private girls' information. You can't just share that to everyone. You know? Play Millie's game, get Millie's prize. I wasn't though, because everyone is doing it. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, and I thought it would be fine because I didn't think she'd say it, but then she just said it. Yeah. We were doing girls talk in public. Yeah, but I didn't think she'd say it on the mic. Yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah. Millie was the green one? No, that wasn't Millie. That was... I'm not gonna say anything. What? Thank you for the fun time at the con. It was insane to hear you guys off stream. Hope you guys all had a fun time too. Let, thank you for coming to the con. Thank you for your art also. Thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't see anything. Enno was green? Wait, what do you guys know? What do you know Enno was green? Anyways, I'm not gonna say anything. Don't worry about it. What did Millie wear? But she already said it. She already revealed it to everyone. I think Millie was black, right? I think Alira and Millie were black. And then there was two other colors that were matching. I can't remember what Ninar was. Oh wait, now I remember. I'm not gonna say it. I didn't out myself. Did I out myself? I didn't say anything. Okay, anyways, and then after... Oh yeah, and then after, on the same day, was our autographs. So, Alira and I were the first people to go up for the autographs, right? It was just me and Alira. And then after 2 hours later, we're supposed to be Etheria. So we were the first people to go, and our autograph session, like, began at 2:30, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And apparently, I had heard about it before, like, you know, they started, like, opening the line. But apparently, like, there was a really long line for the autographs, but I didn't believe it. I was like, me and Alira were talking, like, when we were setting up. And I was like, Alira, I feel like we are gonna sign, like, 3 autographs. I was like, I feel like 3 people are gonna come see me for autographs. And I'm like, well, you'll probably sign a lot more than that. But then Alira was like, no, Rosemi, I think I'm also gonna sign 3 autographs. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're both signing 3 autographs. So we were like, I don't know what to say. Like, they set up the webcam, and then, like, you could see the room, right? There was, like, a huge line in, like, the entire room. But the thing is, like, there were so many people. There were so many people who were also signing in the same room. Like, there was, like, maids in the room and, like, other guests at the con. And, like, there was, like, a bunch of people signing in the same room, kind of thing. So, I thought that line was, like, for, like, other guests and all that stuff. But I think that was for us. So, you know, when they were like, that's your line, and I'm like, that's our line! And but then even then, you know, I still didn't believe it until like the first person came up to us, and I think they were like, they wanted like 2 autographs from both of us or something. I'm like, you want 2 of my crappy autographs? And I told them, I'm like, I'm so sorry, my autograph is gonna be so bad because like I have signed stuff like online with my tablet, right? But I have like not signed it like with a pen and stuff, like on an actual like shikishi, and the shikishi was so big. So I had to like expand my signature, you know, to like make it fit the whole thing because I was gonna... $30 was too cheap? No. Elira and I were like, people are paying $30 for an autograph? Like, we were so shocked. We were like, holy crap, like, we thought like 3 people would show up and like pay $2 or something. So I had to like expand my autograph, you know, so it would fit the shikishi. I arrived 1 hour early for the autograph and waited 7 hours. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I even made friends during the line, and we're in a voice chat right now. Oh, that's so cute. I'm so happy you made friends though. I'm so sorry for that you waited 7 hours. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you. Hold on, were you at the panel in your avatar? Or was it real life you? I sadly missed the beginning of the stream. Sorry for being annoying. Oh, no problem. Look, we were actually at the con. We were physically at the convention. Yeah. Thank you for the super. It was full. I waited 6 hours and I didn't get any autograph. Really? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wanted your autograph so much. I hope you can come back next year. For sure. I'm so sorry that you didn't get it. Thank you, Usagi. Welcome back, Rosemi-sama. Hope you had lots of fun and to catch you at a future con. Ninoi, thank you. I would do unholy things for that crappy autograph. Poopy, thank you. Kutsu! Couldn't get your autograph because there were too many people, so here's your money anyway. So, Kutsu, thank you! Arigato! Glad you enjoyed your time here. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, like, when we found out from like staff at first that our autograph was like $30, me and Alira yelled. Like, we yelled. Like, actually yelled. We were like, $30 for our signature? And then like we really thought that we were gonna be like signing like 2 or 3 autographs. And then people came up, and then like a few people were asking for like 3 autographs and stuff, you know, at a time. And we were like, huh? And then everyone came up and was getting both of our autographs too, so I was even more flattered. I was like, you want the great Elira's autograph, but also mine? And I don't know, I was so flustered the entire time, you know, but we were like, me and Elira were so focused when we were signing our stuff because, again, like, the shikishi was really big, so we wanted to, like, make sure it filled up the entire thing and, you know, to add, like, cute messages and all that for everyone, but, like, there were so many people, so we were trying to get, like, as many autographs out to as many people as we could because I felt really bad that people were, like, waiting. And I didn't actually think that people would wait, so that's why I felt even worse. We ended up we were supposed to sign for an hour. We were only supposed to sign for an hour, and they extended it to 2 hours. And apparently there was still a line, and I was like, there's still a line of people? Like, I was, like, going nuts. The autograph would have been just a bonus. I just wanted to talk to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And then after that 2 hours, after the 2 hours, it was Appeareance's turn because we had to let Appeareance sign. So, you know, Appeareance started signing their autographs and all that. I couldn't get your autograph, so here's the $30 I had reserved for you. Oh! Username, thank you. I'm so sad now. I was with my little cousin and he loves both you and Elira and Ugly sobbed after you. Oh! But thank you. Oh, that's so cute. So after 2 hours, Etheria came on to sign, you know? And, you know, we were just sort of like... Elira and I were just sort of like at the back, like talking for a little bit and eating and drinking because our hands were so tired after 2 hours of signing. Like, our wrists were like dying and we were so thirsty and we had to pee so badly and all that. Said I couldn't make the trek to the con this time, but hopefully there are future chances for me to go to an event. If, definitely! There'll definitely be more. Thank you so much. Also, it was great seeing you at the con. Did you have a chance to try poutine? Also, just so you know, I mean new friends. Thank you, Rosemi, for being there, and we love you. Tatsuki! Yeah, Hazukashi! I did try poutine. I think I was the only one who tried poutine. We went out for lunch one day, and I was the only one who got poutine. And like they all wanted poutine, but none of them got the poutine for some reason. So yeah, I was the only one who tried it. It was actually okay. I think that actually was on Saturday, and I was so nervous for like the autographs and all that that I like could barely eat. So I only ate a little bit of my poutine because I was so nervous and dying. And so Etheria was signing, and after like 10 minutes, you know, Elira and I were like, we felt really bad that like a lot of people were still there and couldn't get our signatures. So we were like, can we, you know, like, can we sign more? Can we do more autographs? Like, would it be possible to get us more like time to do that? Because you know that a lot of people were in line and, you know, really wanted to talk to us and get our autographs. Precisely, thank you for joining. And then they agreed to it, and we were like really happy. So after, you know, Etheria signed for a bit, we went back to sign even more. And I think like we did like another hour or two or something, and there was still so many people. Like, we did an extra hour or two of signing, and there was the line apparently was still like it never ended. It kept on getting larger and larger apparently, and then after they were like, okay guys, it's time for Etheria, you know, to sign a little bit more. So, and then after they were like, well, and Elira and I were like, we really just want to give more signatures to people because we felt really bad that people were in line and still didn't get signatures. And then staff was like, okay, if you guys want to, you can like sign more and then we'll give it to people for you guys. So we just started signing a few more autographs, and then after staff was like, you know what, we'll go in the line for you guys and get people's names, and then after so you can like address it to them. So I actually like saw a lot of your cell phones. I think those were your cell phones. Staff kept on like bringing me your cell phones and like getting your names, and then I would write your names and stuff on it, and then they would bring it back out for us and give it to you guys. Yeah, and guys, we went through so many Sharpies, and Anna had these like really cute like sparkly pens, and they only really lasted for like 5 like shikishis. They only lasted for like the first 5 autographs. So like the first of you guys who got the first ones have like a really cute like pink sparkles, but then the rest couldn't. The pens just kind of died because of like the material of it. It was so much fun seeing you at the con. My friend loves your hage autograph. Unpronounceable, thank you. My hage oh. I think I remember that one. Yeah, that was a good one. Thank you! Meeting you and Alira was the highlight of my weekend. Thanks for the super cute cow drawing. I am so sorry. I remember you. You were like, can you draw me your best cow? And I didn't know how to draw a cow. And then Alira just started laughing at my cow so badly. She was like, Rosemi, that looks nothing like a cow! And I'm like, I know, I'm so sorry. So I really apologize for your terrible cow. I also remember one of the autographs I did. Like, it looked like I had like a double chin in it. It looked like I had like one of those double chins. So there's a few rare autographs that some people have, and I didn't want to give it out. And Nalira was like, "You gotta give it out. It's a rare one." Yeah. You guys, thank you for joining. Give me a second. Let me drink some water. Yeah, like a like a double chin. I felt so bad. So yeah, so I think in total we ended up signing autographs for like 6 hours. We signed autographs for 6 hours. It was so crazy. I don't know, and there was still a line. We went on until like they had to close the panel room. Like we went on signing until 9 p.m. and they had to close the room. And I would have stayed there all night until I could have gotten everyone's panel and gotten to meet everyone, honestly. But we couldn't stay any longer. Like the staff had to leave and all that. So I'm really, really sorry if you were lining up and you didn't get to either talk to us or get the autographs. I'm so sorry. I felt really, really terrible about it. Thanks for telling me to get boba. I found a really delicious boba place, and it was... Let's go! Akitan, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the boba. My, thank you for joining. Welcome. My poor signing arm. Yeah, my arm was like dead after all of that, but it was worth it. It was really, really worth it, and it was so nice to get to talk to all of you guys. Oh my god. Give me a second. It's so hot. Can I go turn on my AC? Give me a second. Right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm never like really hot until I start streaming, and then I feel like I talk so much that I get really hot for some reason. But yeah, I got a cough. Give me a second. My coughs are like really like... I don't know how to say that. They're really like powerful, chunky coughs. They're really gross, so that's why I'm muting. I'll be sure to get an autograph next time, but I'm glad you were able to make so many rosebuds happy that day. Crystal, thank you! Definitely! There's definitely gonna be more, so... Don't worry! Yeah, I have like dad coughs. It's really bad. What do you mean let us be the judge of that? No! Yada! Thank you for staying so late and giving everyone a chance. I was lucky to be near the front of the first line. I'll treasure the chair. No! You got the chair? It was so... I'm sorry. I apologize. I remember that. The chair was so terrible. I was like, literally, look at my ugly chair. And I was like... I remember I told you, like... I can't draw furniture because I have... Only $30 for like too good of a deal, so here's another. Precisely, thank you! Thank you. Magister, thank you for the super. Arigato. I don't know why they wanted a chair, but I drew them a chair. Thank you for panels in the concert. I didn't even have cash. My line mate gave me cash and I e-transferred her the equivalent. Unfortunately, when they counted the last 5, I was 7, maybe 6. Hope there's another... Oh! I'm glad you had a line mate though. That's really nice of them. Thank you for waiting in line for me, Taisi. Arigato! How did I sign the autographs? We signed it and gave it to staff, and then staff gave it to everyone. But we could see and like talk to people. So yeah, so that was that, and we ended up signing for 6 hours, and we were so exhausted at the end. I remember we just kind of like all died after, and we got McDonald's. And I can't remember. I think like they all got like burgers and stuff, but I was like, I want chicken nuggets. And it was kind of like a joke that I was telling them, like they were shocked to find out that they were like, I was like, I usually eat 4 chicken nuggets, and they were like, you eat 4 chicken nuggets? And I'm like, yeah. They were like, in the Happy Meal? And I'm like, yeah, it usually fills me up. But apparently they also wanted to share with me, so I think we got like 20 chicken nuggets or something. And then the chicken nugget box, listen to this. The chicken nugget box came in a minion. Like it had a minion packaging. I didn't know that there was like a, that was crazy. I was like, what? And they were like, and then Alira and Anna and Millie, they were like, yeah. They were like, yeah, you didn't know about this? I'm like, no. That was the first time I ever heard about that. No, it wasn't. Look, let me show you the picture. I put it on Twitter. Let me find it for you. Here it is. And then I got sauces, and then after, like, they were like, I think like Nina like took like a few chicken nuggets, and then she was like, ew, Rosemi, what's this sauce? And I'm like, it's sweet and sour. What do you mean? It's one of the most popular nugget sauces. I go like barbecue and sweet and sour because that's what everyone likes. And then she was like, ew, what's this sauce? I'm like, what do you mean, what's this sauce? It's sweet and sour. What the heck, Nina? Here's the picture. It was I like yelled when I saw this. I was like, what the heck? There's minion nuggies? Yeah. No, I like the sweet and sour. That was the one I was eating. And then after I dropped the sauce all over the floor on the hotel. And then Nina almost stepped in it. And then I felt so bad. I dropped the sauce on the floor. It was actually on the bed. And then when I sat on the bed, it fell on the floor. And I didn't even realize. Let me put more water. I'm so thirsty. How many did I eat? I ate quite a bit because I was really hungry. Because we didn't like eat much like for a while because we were so busy signing. I think maybe I ate like 7 or 8. Maybe 7. 8? I don't know. 7 or 8 or something. I ate quite a bit of them. I will not tolerate sweet and sour slander. Exactly! Sweet and sour! Sweet and sour allies! Rise up! So, minion no nuggets. 食べたよ。めっちゃ美味しかったよ。It was really yummy. It was so yummy though. Yeah, I need my allies to rise up. So yeah, that was Saturday. Everyone was like dead in bed kind of thing. It was really funny. I was also a bit dead, but yeah, it was really worth it. I felt really happy at the end of the day that, you know, I got to talk to so many of you guys like personally. And it's a bit different than like the panel because you get to talk to people a bit more like one-on-one, and it feels a bit even like a bit more special kind of thing. So I was really happy to get to talk to all of you guys and to give you guys lots of autographs and all that. I really didn't think anyone would want it, so I was really happy, and I feel really bad that my autograph is so ugly, but thank you for accepting it. I'm sad that I couldn't go, but I'm so glad that you got to see us. Respects for a change since we all see you. Thanks for all you do, Rosemi. Ninas, thank you. Me, I hope you had a great time there. I had an amazing time. Thank you so much. My autograph is cute? Really? Thank you. No, because I saw like Owiwa's and honestly they all have really cute autographs. So I was like, my autograph is so ugly compared to them. Am I going to Nijifest? Yeah, I'm going to Nijifest! So when I woke up on Saturday, I didn't know when they were gonna announce it. And they were just like, Nijifest is happening. And these livers are showing up. And I'm like, oh crap. I didn't know they were announcing this. And yeah, so I'm going to Nijifest. I'm gonna show up at Nijifest. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I mean, I knew for a while. That's what I told you guys. A while ago, you remember I was like, guys, there's a lot of really exciting things coming up. And by that, like, I was talking about the con, and I was talking about Nijifest, and all these cool stuff. So yeah, so I knew about this for a long time, but I couldn't say anything. But I was trying to hype it up for you guys as best as I could, but you guys didn't believe me. You didn't believe me, so... So I'm really excited to go to Niji Fest and all that. I'm really excited. Really excited. Leia was telling that your autograph was even cuter compared to hers? No way! Her autograph is so cute and like clean and like so pickly because there's pickle on hers. Mine is just so ugly. So yeah, so I'm really excited to go to Niji Fest and I've been looking forward to it for a really long time. I'm really excited. Really excited. I'm happy that for the wristbuds I got an autograph. On the other hand, it should have been me! Not him! It's not fair! Nicozy, thank you. Thank you. Yeah! I wanna see my senpais and all that. I'm excited. I don't know what to expect. I'm really nervous about it. Guys, what if I get so nervous and I die at Niji Fest? Would it not be embarrassing? What if I die? What if I freak it? What if I puke? What if I don't know. OBSYDIA, I just have to say that you're at the top of my fighting power tier list. Jaira, thank you! I am see Santa! Thank you! Melon! Hey, Rosemi, I should have given you this during the con, but didn't have the chance to. Thanks for coming to the con. You were the highlight of my... Oh, Melon, thank you! Thank you for coming to the con. Thank you so much. Yeah, Rosemi-sama is Santa. Rose Girl freaks it at Niji Fest. I'm gonna be the only one freaking it there, so... You should be able to tell it's me from a mile away. Yeah, so that was Saturday. Are you gonna ask Tom back out for autographs at Niji Fest? Of course. Who do you think I am? MC Waka, thank you! Arigato! And then after came Sunday, the last day of the convention had arrived. Oh my god, let me drink some water. My throat keeps on getting so dry and raspy. The last day of the convention had arrived, and I was really sad when I woke up. I was like, no, it's the last day. But on the last day was one of the events I was looking forward to the most. That was Elira, Millie, and Anna's concert. So I was really excited. Even though I was really sad it was the last day of the con, and I was like, I know I won't get to meet you guys after this, but I was really excited for the concert. So I got up early, but a bit later than they did. I think because, you know, they had gotten up even earlier to like practice their songs and all that. Sorry for the scuff hard before the concert, Rosemi. We struggled so much. Thank you. So, okay, let me tell you guys what happened. So basically, we were there still like really early in the day. Like even before like the con had opened, we were in the concert room and all that. And that's when I like started taking all those pictures and everything, right? And they were just like practicing and singing. And I went out in the actual like concert place, right? Like in the actual room where people sit down. And I think like Millie and Anna were singing Zankoku na tenchi. And I was in the crowd, okay? And this is what I was doing the entire time. I was jumping up and down. I was like, whoa! I was like doing jumping jacks. I was jumping up and down. I was waving my hands. And this is what I was saying. I was like, I love you guys! I'm your biggest fan! Notice me! Whoa! Yeah, guys! I love you! Zankoku! Whoa! Zankoku! So I was doing that for like 2 minutes, right? And then after this guy walks up to me, like one of the staff walks up to me, right? And then he's like, excuse me. I was the only one there who wasn't like working on sound and stuff like that, right? Because everyone was in like behind the stage. And he comes up to me and he's like, excuse me, who are you? Are you part of media? And I'm like, what do you mean am I part of media? I'm like, I'm with them! And I point at the screen. And then he's like, you're with them? And I'm like, yeah, I'm with them! cry because then Ninar and Staff-san came right afterwards, and I was like, guys, they thought I was media. I was so offended. Oh my god. Yeah, they just thought I was some like mega like random like super fangirl who had just gotten into the stage during practice. And I was really offended. I know, it's probably because I was like I hyped it up too much, you know? I was like, yeah guys, I'm your biggest fan! I'm your biggest fan! So he probably thought I was like media or like a random fangirl who got in or something. It was really funny. And then, you know, they were all like setting stuff up for quite a long time. And then after Staff-san was like, Rosemi, do you want to do more? Because we wanted to use all the shikishis that we had. Cutest helium balloon? I'm not a helium balloon! Boy-tan, thank you for the yaka! Arigato! And so Staff-san was like, because we wanted to use up all the shikishis that we had. So Staff-san was like, Rosemi, do you want to do more signatures? And then we can sell it at the exit for the concert. I was like, okay. So, you know, I spent like quite some time doing even more signatures. I think those were like first come first serve or something. I'm not too sure how it worked, how they sold it at the end of the concert, but apparently they had all sold out, so that was incredible. I didn't think they would again. And yeah, and so when you guys had started coming in, when you guys had started coming into the concert hall, you know, there was like a lot of I could see the people in the front really clearly through like the camera. Oh, and here's a funny story. I was talking to Staff-san. I was like, Staff-san, would it be possible if I went in the room because I want to get the real experience, you know? And you were like, why do you want to be in the room? You get a better view of them here singing. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to get the fan experience. And Staff-san was like, Rosemi, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, but I want to see, I want to be there like waving my arms and my pen lights and everything. And they were like, Rosemi, you can't do that. And I'm like, please. They're like, no. And I'm like, okay. So I was really sad. It was really sad that I couldn't be out there like you guys. But I really just wanted to like look at them from the big stage and cheer with everyone, you know? I really wanted to. I really wanted to. But yeah, and then so they started, the concert started, you know? And I don't know, it just felt so surreal that like, I don't know, that was my first time really experiencing something like that. Rosemi, you're great. Thank you, arigato. It was just so surreal to experience everything that was happening, you know, just like see them sing and how well they sing and all of that, you know, everything. And I was like, they wanted me to be like their like tech person, so I was the one like changing their scenes and all that. But like the audio staff at Otakuton, like it wasn't Otakuton staff, it was like they outsourced it or something. They were so unprofessional and like they like had no audio cues or anything at all. They just like randomly started playing songs. So it was really hard for me to like coordinate with them. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I didn't know what the heck was happening. So I tried my best to like change the scenes and all that. I was like their tech person while they were singing. Rosemi, you can't do that. Your rowdy power, fan power will destroy the entire stadium unless it's contained. Exactly, that's why they didn't let me. Max, thank you. Hi Rosemi, I was the guy who asked about Illyria's dad during the Q&A. I know you're an IMASP, and I didn't get to ask this in person, but who's your fave Shiny Colors character? Love from Chicago, and thanks a ton for the signature, Daniel! Thank you! Who's my favorite character? Shiny Colors, huh? The thing with Shiny Colors is I like almost like every single character. Like in Cinderella Girls, I have a lot of favorites, but I also have some that I'm not like that big on. But in Shiny Colors, I love almost every single character. But if I were to pick, maybe Fuyuko or Asahi, or I'm not sure. I like a lot of characters in Shiny Color. I would have to dumbly think about it really hard and really long. Daniel, thank you for joining though. Thank you so much. Isa, Do you like raisins or how do you feel about a date? Thank you. Thank you. Do you like raisins? Or do you like... Or would you rather a date? Thank you. Ma'am, are you a fangirl? This is a Rosemi stream. Please go to the chat, not here. You'll never take me out of here! I'm the biggest Nijian fangirl! You can't take me from here! Okay, thank you. Oh yeah! I love Madoka so much. I'm also a big Madoka fan. I'm telling you, I love all of the characters. I love them all. I love all of them. Wait, oh my god, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, so the concert started and... I don't know, I was just in awe. Like, Millie's singing is so beautiful, Enna's singing is so godly, and Alira's singing is so full of emotions. And so, when Alira was singing, like, I was looking at her sing, and like, she's very like... Alira moves a lot when she sings. Like, she like moves her hand a lot and all that, and her like facial expressions. I was looking at her. I was looking up at her. And I started crying. I just started crying. And then she looked at me and she was like, Rosemi-sama, why are you crying? And I'm like, I can't help myself. I'm trying not to. I remember at some point, I was just so proud of them that like, how good they were doing that I got up and I hugged all of them after their song. I felt so embarrassed. They were doing so good. I was so proud of them. Yeah. No, so embarrassed. And Millie, before the like a few minutes before the concert started, Millie was like, Rosemi, do you want to sing Full of Time with me? And I'm like, really? Can I? I was so excited. I was like, yeah, I want to, of course. So I did like the backup vocals or whatever, like the backup for Full of Time, and I was so happy that she asked me to because I had such a fun time. And I don't know, I really had a fun time and it was great and I really enjoyed it. Oh great, Rosemi-sama. Would it be too much to ask for you to use your great OP rose powers to bless us with a Rosemi beam? If not, that's okay. That is a lot of power to use, especially after a con. I got you, I see. Here you go. You ready? Rosemi! Thank you. Hey bro, glad you had a ton of fun at the con and made so many rosebuds happy. Keep rocking extreme. Thank you. Arigato. Oh yeah, and when you guys were like coming into the concert room, right? I think I saw like one or two people with like pink keyblades, you know, like pen lights, and I was like, oh my god, is that pink for me? Even though I'm not singing, so I got so excited. I tweeted about it. I'm like, I see you guys with the pink pen lights in the front, and then a lot of more people changed it to pink. And then you guys tried to make a heart, but you couldn't really make a heart, and everyone else got a really nice heart but me. So I was really like, oh, I didn't get a heart, but I was really happy. I was really happy to see so many pink ones. I was really happy. Tompa-san, thank you for the gift and memberships. Arigato. Thank you so much. Is it more of a liver than a heart? Yeah, it looked like a liver. Yeah, cause I was like the closest to like the computer, so I think I was like the one looking at the crowd the most. I was like, yeah, I see you guys with the pink pen lights in the front. So I was really happy. Oh yeah, and we were also supposed to sing Virtual 2 Live with them, like at least like a part of it with them. But we had 5 microphones and like they never turned 2 of them on. They were just like not on. So I don't really think you guys could hear us during it, which I was really sad about. But we were singing, but I just don't think the microphones were working. Yeah, and then after there was this one part in like Blackout where Lyra was like, "Come sing this, Rosemi," and I'm like, huh? And I was like at the other end, and I was like running to like, and I was trying to get to the microphone, so it was a bit delayed. That's why I was like trying my best to run to the microphone because the other mics weren't working. Yeah, there was a bit of like issues with the audio people, the audio staff, and I think Alira mentioned it, but like one of them were really mean. Like, I think the concert was supposed to go up until like 3 or something, and then this like really mean lady comes like near the back while they're saying bye, right? And she's like, "Okay, girls, come on, wrap it up. Are you guys done yet?" And we're like, "What the heck? That's literally like a minute past the time." We're like, "Why are you being so?" They're literally saying their last words. What the heck? And so we were all really upset at that. Oh yeah. Oh, she wasn't even an Otaku-tan staff. She was like the audio staff lady. I don't know. She was really, really mean. We were a bit taken aback by it. And the worst part is like they messed up the audio lot. So like, one of the reasons we were even a minute over was because of them. Because they had messed up the audio. Like they like stopped it in the middle of like end the song and stuff like that. It was really bad. Oh. But yeah, so the concert was really an amazing experience. I was so happy to like just be there and around them, and I cried so many times. And I was really happy and all that about it. Yeah, and it was such a great experience. And yeah, and then after I think they like gave out a few other shikishis and all that, and that was it. That was basically the end of the con for us. Everyone went back and they were all like so tired and just dead, you know, kind of thing. And I think that was like the point where I had forgotten something at the con, so I had to go back to the con, like to the back rooms to get something from the con. And I was like, oh, I'll only be gone for a few minutes, so I didn't bring my key card, right? I didn't bring my key card for the place we're staying at. And I called them to be like, "Hey guys, can you guys come get me because I don't have my key card." Yeah, this is when Evil was happening. This is when Top 8 was starting or about to start or something. And so I called them and I messaged them. I'm like, "Hey guys, can you come down?" And then no one answered me. Like no one answered me for so long, and I was like, "Wait, what's happening?" And I waited so long. I just like sat there watching Evil. And then I realized that I had 1% left on my phone. And I was like, holy crap, I have 1% left. No one knows where I am. I can't even go access them. And I won't be able to call them at all. And so then with my last percent, I text Stasan. I'm like, "Stasan, please come get me. No one's answering. I think they're all dead." And then Stasan was like, "Okay." And then Stasan came and got me. And then after we went to go see them, and they were all dead. They all passed out after the concert, except for me. It's like, holy crap. Yeah. I'm just glad that I made it back, you know? And then I continued watching Evil. Yeah, we went to eat after that, and like they were all talking and all drinking at the restaurant, and I was like happily like talking with them and happily looking at Evil because I was like, "Oh my god, they're gonna announce Tekken 8! They're gonna announce Tekken 8!" And they didn't really announce Tekken 8. I felt so baited. Priya Rosemi-sama is the most powerful. She survived the back rooms. Wait, what's in the back rooms? Yeah, everyone's drinking, but Rosemi's watching Evil. Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I felt so out of place because I was watching, and I was like, "Hurry up and announce Tekken 8." And I waited, and then this guy came up on the stage and just started talking for forever. I'm like, "Hurry up and announce it! Who even are you?" And he never announced it. I was so offended by that. And then Stav-san baited me after. Stav-san was like, "Yeah, Rosemi, they announced Tekken 8." And I'm like, "Really? Did they announce it?" And then they're like, "Yeah, that one like frame." And I'm like, "Oh, I already knew about that." And then after we started having this heated argument about like whether it was a reveal or not, and about Tekken. And then after, the only conclusion we came to was like, Stav-san was like, "Yeah, Kazuya's looking really good." And then in the announcement, I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." Huh. So that's basically what happened. was low-key expecting a Gorilla Evo Tekken watch-along despite you being at the con. I applied for restream, but I never got back. Like, Evo never answered me. I don't know if it's because I did it too late, but I did it when I had found out that they had like... I don't know, maybe I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because I stream on YouTube mostly. But I did put my Twitch, which is kind of weird. I don't know. They never got back to me. I really wanted to restream it. Big anime, thank you! Yeah, I got a shout out. I saw that. Thank you to the bud who got that for me. Next time I'll be shoutcasting with Tasty Steve. And that was Sunday. There's no justice in the world until we get to watch top 8 with Rosemi. I know. Honestly, I don't know. Like, it was cool, but I don't feel like this was like one of my top evos. It was hype, but it wasn't like the most hype. Or maybe it's also because there was like a, you know, I was out with people and they were all eating and we were eating and stuff like that. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was like super. The panda was really cool. Yeah, like bringing out the panda was really cool, and I don't know. Like the Eddie Gordo was also kind of cool. Stuff like that. But yeah, there were some good moments. It wasn't like the best Evo though, in my opinion. And then after that, what else happened? I think Cuddlecore got eliminated. I know, so did Felix. I was so salty about that. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Eddie. That's why it was cool to have Eddie, I think. Do I play Eddie Gordo? No, but I wish I did. Did I buy cool stuff? Staff got me a few stuff, but then I realized that I think like Millie has it with her. Millie has all my stuff with her. So I only have like a few, like I only have like 2 or 3 like pins or keychains that Staff-san bought for me, and all the rest Millie has it with her. Now I feel a bit sad, but I'll definitely try to get it from her one day. Did you like my hometown? Yeah, it was amazing. Except it was really hot and humid. Really hot and humid. Did you see the Melty-Bot player? Repping me? I don't think I saw that. Oh, repping me? Millie's setting up the next off collab, you know? Now I'm forced to go to Millie now. What else happened? Oh, and then we went to sing a bit. We actually went to sing a bit, and they were all singing so cracked. They were all so cracked at singing that I didn't really want to sing. And then they were all like, "Rosemi, sing," and I'm like, "Yada, I don't want to sing." They were like, "Rosemi, just sing," and I'm like, "They'll like, pick something," and I'm like, "Yada." But then in the end, I was like, "All right, I'll sing." And then I started singing Gohan Wa Kazu from K-On! And then everyone was like... when I started singing, they all started staring at me. And I'm like, why are you guys staring at me? And Nina was like, I'm trying really hard not to stare at you right now. And I'm like, why? And then after they were just like... Nina was like, because you're so adorable. I'm like, huh? What? I'm like, I'm just singing. And they were like, you're so adorable. And then Alira, like I could hear Alira while I was singing. She was like, Rosemi. She's like, Rosemi, you're my Oshi. I love you. Rosemi, ore no yome Rosemi. I'm like, what? And then Alira started doing the chants. And then after Millie and Anna started joining and they were like doing the chants while I was singing Gohan no Kazu. And I'm like, what's happening right now? And they were like, you sound exactly like Yui. I'm like, really? So that's what happened. I was really embarrassed. Yeah, Lyra was like, ore no yome, why no yome, Rosemi? Oh, that's really funny. Hazukashi! See. Yeah, I was really embarrassed. I didn't even want to sing because I was so embarrassed. Why did I teach Millie French? Okay, here's what happened. She just randomly asked me. She's like, Rosemi, how do you say that word? Jake, thank you for joining. She was like, how do you say that word in French? And I'm like, well, it's the same thing but without an A. And then after, I can't remember. One of them was like, Rosemi just taught Millie how to say this word. And I'm like, no, that's not what happened. I just said it. There's no A on the end. Yeah, that's what happened. I was really embarrassed. Yeah, yeah, that word, you know, that word. I can't say because there's like 3 words in the world that I can't say. Only 3 words. Not even like, I don't even care if you see their more vulgar counterparts. It's just those 3 words are really embarrassing. I can't say them. I mean, what's the other 2? It should be obvious. Yeah, one of them is the funga guy's review word. That word was really bad. I can't say it. It's so embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know why. Like the more, like even the other ones is not as embarrassing. But if I'm in a conversation with someone and they say like one of those 3 words, I'm like, oh. But if they say their more vulgar counterpart, I'm just like, oh, okay. But if they say those words, I'm like, you said that word? Yeah, I don't know. They're just embarrassing because like I feel like not many people say it in conversations, so that's maybe why it's really embarrassing. Okay, let me drink some more water. I'm sorry, I'm clearing my throat so much. So yeah, that was the con. I don't know. I can't remember anything else. If you guys have like anything you want to ask me about or remind me about, let me know because my brain's like so dead. Because there was so much things that happened during the week, that one little weekend. It was so eventful. Skydiving stream? Oh yeah, I did mention that. I mentioned it before, but like one of the things I really want to do is skydive. I want to skydive on stream, and people were so shocked when I said that to Connie. They were like, "You want to skydive?" Sorry, I'm coughing quite a bit. Was there anything about the other girls that surprised you? One of the things was, I guess, Nina was really like, really vocal. Like, Nina was really good at like talking. Like, when people were coming into the panel room, she just like naturally just talked to everyone. And I was so shocked because I was so embarrassed and shy and all that. Tell us about Nina mommying you. Oh yeah, Nina like brought a lot of stuff for us. She was like, just in case, you know. She's like, here's this for you, and you know, she was like really prepared. She was definitely like mom. She was mom. She was in mom mode. What else happened? Yeah, that's the only one thing that stood out about Nina to me though. She was very like vocal and very talkative. Did the rosebuds look like I expected? I didn't really like think about how you guys would look. So I was like, yeah. I guess it was kind of like what I expected because I didn't really think about what you guys would look like, kind of thing, you know? Did I see any Rosemi cosplayers? Unfortunately not. I think there was like I saw Yugo at the concert in the front row. I think there's also Pomo or something. I think there was like a few Ian cosplays, I think. Thank you for coming, Rosemi. That weekend was so much fun. Thanks for the laughs and the memories. Thanks to you, I also met my new favorite Oshi, Paul Lee. Let's go! Oh my god. Paul Lee was really good at hosting the panels. I thought his name was Paulie, like Paulie at first. Oh, you saw 2 Voxes. There was 2 Vox cosplays? Oh, interesting. I don't think I saw those. Which Ian fanbase looked the coolest? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say Rosebuds. I'm gonna say Rosebuds. The maid Pomo was in line with us. We were chatting from 9 a.m. Oh, that's so cute. I'm glad you guys like got to talk to people in line and all that. I'm glad you guys got to talk to each other. Would you want to do a convention again? Yes, I would. I definitely would. I want to do another one like right now. I want to go to another con and meet all of you guys. Do you know how many autographs we signed? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. All I know is that it's above... maybe like a few hundred? Did I do a few hundred or am I crazy? I don't know. It just feels like I was signing for so long, so I feel like I did quite a bit. Yeah, maybe like 200. Maybe like 200 or so. I don't know. I feel like I did a lot of them. Probably something like that. But I'm not sure. I can't remember. Maybe I'm like entirely off. Because I really don't know. Definitely did a couple hundred. Yeah, something like that. There's so many people. There's so many people in line. I don't know how... And it just feels so surreal because I feel like my autograph is so bad and I just never assumed that anyone would ever wait in a line for me. So I was really nervous. I heard rumors that there was 500 chikishis in total. I think there was more than 500. I think maybe there was 1,000. I think there's 1,000 chikishis in total or something like that. So if you split that up between like 5 of us, I think it makes sense to be like we each did like 200 or something. I don't know, maybe not. I remember near the end when like it was getting close to 9 p.m. when they were about to like shut down the autograph room. I was freaking out. I was doing as many as I could. I was giving it to staff. I was like, guys, I'm doing so many, just so as many people can get them as possible. Please give them out. I was like, I got another signature done. Please give me more names. Give me more names. Yeah, I was like speedrunning near the end, so... Because I felt really, really bad. Because I knew there was still a lot of you guys, and I just wanted as many people, especially those who like had waited for hours, to get as many like signatures to you guys as you guys could. Because I don't know this, like, I know literally some people like waited like 6-7 hours or whatever in line, if not more. And I think like what they did was when we had done our first 2 hours and like it wasn't confirmed that we were gonna come back at that point. They made the line into the ethereal line. They were like, alright, everyone in this line will now go for the ethereal signatures instead. And then after when we had confirmed that we would be able to come back, they were like, alright, we're gonna split the line. Those who wanna wait for Rosemi and Alira go on the side, and those who wanna stay in line for ethereal stay here. And it's just crazy that like you guys had to split off from the line and not even like be able to get ethereal signature if you had wanted to wait in line for, you know, me and Alira again. I just felt so bad, and I felt like, you know, I owed you guys so much, so I was trying to do as many signatures as possible, and I'm still really sad that I couldn't meet everyone and, you know, make sure everyone got an autograph, so I apologize. Hontoni, moshimake gozaimasen! I'm so sorry. I know, and then after you guys... I know, I felt so bad. I'm sorry. The autograph line was an emotional roller coaster. Yeah. And then I know that like a few people were getting like multiple autographs, and then they were like, no, you guys can only get one autograph now. Yeah. Toughest decision in my life. I'm sorry. I felt so bad that you guys had to do that. Yeah, but... yeah, we were there from like... yeah, 1:30 until like 9 p.m. And like we like barely left. We like barely even went to go pee or anything. Like Alira and I had to pee so badly. And I remember like when I finally got to go to the bathroom afterwards, I peed for so long. That was like the longest pee in my life. I felt so bad. You were one person away. I'm sorry. I apologize. Definitely need to raise the prices and limit it to 1 next time. I think at first Otakutan wanted to make it more expensive, and then after staff-san was like, no, let's make it cheaper, you know. And I agree. I want it to be as affordable for as many people as possible. Cause I didn't even think anyone would even want it. So, I'm glad it was cheaper. To be honest. You were 2 people away from meeting. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Am I gonna do autographs at Niji Fest? I don't really know. I don't feel like that's the thing that would happen. I don't know. I just feel like they wouldn't. But maybe they won't. I don't know. If I could get only one, it would definitely be yours. Really? I thought that like everyone in line would come and ask for Elira's autograph only. And then I'd be there being like, time to eat this sandwich. Limiting the quantity. Well, not that many people got like a lot of them. There was only a few people that like got multiple ones, and it was usually like, oh, you know, like my brother couldn't make it, my friend couldn't make it, kind of thing. So I understand. I understand at the same time. And you'd happily wait 8 hours for me? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want you to wait 8 hours for it. You were 29 people away. Security dragged me away for free. Too hard. Tell them there should have been a contest for whoever freaked it the hardest could instantly get Rosemi's signature. But yeah, there's a lot of people who like brought us like fan letters and like fan art and stuff like that. So I was really happy for that. Thank you so much for all the stuff that you gave us. I have so much cute art from you guys. Thank you. Yeah. Plus, you people in line made you shikis. Oh, I actually didn't get any of those. I think the other girls took those. I didn't get to keep one of them. But there is this one art that I got. There's this like big art that someone drew for us for like all 5 of us, and I got to keep that. So I'm happy. I'm gonna put that on my wall. Yeah, I thought at first that they wouldn't accept fan art, but they actually did. They did. Someone gave us like a Pocky, like a box of Pocky, and apparently someone gave Nina like a bottle of soju. I didn't see it, but apparently it happened. She drank it while she was signing. Yeah, it was crazy. You think that was you? Wait, what do you mean, the Pocky or the drawing? If I knew, I would have gone you guessed. Oh no, don't worry about it, really. I think I am more than happy with what I got. Oh, the drawing! Thank you for the drawing! It's so cute! I'm gonna hang it up on my wall right above my PC. So I'll always look at it. Thank you so much. There's actually a few people who like came and they were like, I'm here for my... I don't even know who you are. I'm here for my friend. My friend is your biggest fan and I have no clue who you are, but I'm here to get your signature. And I'm like, tell your friend thank you. I was gonna give you fan art if I could next time. Oh, I would have loved to receive it. I'm so sorry you couldn't. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I hope they became your fan. Yeah, it was really funny. And ironically, like, they were like the first people in line. They were like, a lot of the first like 5 people or like 10 or something were like, I don't know who you are. I'm just here to get your signature from my friend. And I'm like, this is really funny. But I'm glad that you have great friends. Yeah, you have I would love to have you as one of my friends. And I don't know, I guess they must have been lining up for hours for their friends, right? Yeah. The power of friendship. But yeah, it was amazing. Don't want to stand in line forever. If you're doing it for a friend, you show up really. I guess, but I think I don't think people expected the line to be that long. Did you guys expect the line to be that long? Because I definitely didn't. I didn't even think there would be a line. I thought it would just be like people coming in and then leaving. No? Right, because it was ridiculous. You didn't? Kinda? You didn't expect it. Because at the same time, I also kind of like I understand like a panel, right? Like there might be a few people who don't know us who's just like dropping into a panel just to check it out, or you know, that kind of stuff, you know? Or like people at the con who are like looking for stuff to do. But I didn't like for an autograph I feel like for an autograph you have to know who that person is, or you have to be doing it for someone. So I didn't think there would be that many people like showing up for the autographs, really. Convince management for a lore patch update. Having a big fighting game move list for everyone would be great. That wouldn't be fair because I'm Satan and I can't tell you my powers. They're secret. Ingrius, thank you! But yeah, a move list would be really fun. Would be really, really fun. After you saw the turnout for the 2 panels, I knew it'd be huge. Well, again, like I'm saying, I feel like you have to be really into something to get an autograph, kind of thing, you know? I'm the secret boss you unlock at the end. I'm like, I don't know. Who am I like? Who's like a secret boss in a fighting game? You can see me either throwing potions or throwing hands. I definitely throw hands. I don't know about potions. Why is my chair big for me? Because I keep shrinking. I'm tiny. I'm tiny. Guys, the worst thing happened to me earlier. I was gonna tweet about this, but I forgot to. I think it's in my draft, so I'll tweet about it tomorrow or something. Whenever I remember to tweet about it. So I called my mom. My parents called me, right? My parents called me, and next to my parents there was like one of their relatives. One of their relatives was next to them, and they didn't know like my mom was on the phone with me, right? And they like heard a noise or something. Apparently, like they heard a noise or something, and then they turned to my mom and they were like, "Who's that? Do you hear this like kid? You hear like a kid making noise or something? Like a small child making noise or something?" And then my mom was like, "That's Rosemi." Darn it! God darn it! What do you mean? Why? I don't sound like a kid! Wait, do I sound like a kid? Pretty sure I have like a mature voice. I don't know. I don't know what they're on. Yeah? What do you mean, Mickey Mouse? You wanna die? My voice is cute. Yeah, but it's like mature. Yeah. You sometimes sound mature, sometimes not. What does that mean? How? What does my mommy voice sound like? Hi, honey. Hi, honey. It's me. Rosemi Kosaka, honey. Sounds like Cope! Huh? Don't listen to chat, you're a mature Nissan. Hi, honey. You're my favorite honey. It's even worse because I sound stuffy right now. It's even worse. Welcome back, Rosemi. Glad to see you had a wonderful time at the con. We miss you so much and are happy to see your sweet Rose again. Shadow, thank you! Arigato! Hi, honey. Mickey Mouse saying hi! I'll kill you! I'll beat you up! I wanna headbutt you with my head so hard that it'll knock you out. Is that what you want? You wanna be headbutted? That's right, you better not mess with me. I'm the great Rosemi Senta-sama. Rosemi, I love you now, but we don't need this copium. What copium? Copium runs low as Rosemi uses it before us. Does it sound like a kid trying hard to sound mature? Hi, honey. It's me, Rosemi. I sound like a really mature. Asan. I stole Lucas copium. That was so funny earlier. Asan. Really mature, honey. And I have big basilica. Did you get some of Luca's breakfast copium? No! This is the truth! Don't listen to them. Rosemi, it's very mature. Tasukara. Thank you! Arigato! I have fake basangas. Can you say Shirizai about raisins like you did during the Chris Q&A? I got you. I hate raisins, so I can channel my inner hate for raisins in a drop of a hat. Well, hello there, mature lady. Would you like to talk about mature things such as taxes and mortgages? Of course, honey. I love taxes and mature things like buying tissue from the grocery store, honey. Right, thank you, Ethan, thank you. Rongji, no need to push yourself to be something you're not. You're fine the way you are. Yeah, so I'm not pushing myself, right? Okay, here we go. I hate raisins! Shirizai! Paper towels are on sale, honey. I heard someone say oh god. Oh god, not the raisin lovers. The raisin lovers are here. I can't believe someone asked me that during the panel! What's wrong with you guys? Why do you have to bring raisins even to the panel? Come on! I'm really not a picky eater, I just hate raisins. Amongst other things. Thank you for the super. Thank you. Are we sure mature simi isn't just 3 small simi stacked on top of each other? Sounds kinda cute for some reason. Hi, Rosemi-sama. I'm gonna need to sleep soon, but I wanted to stop by and welcome you back. I wish I could have seen the cutest rose in person, but I absolutely couldn't make it to the convention. It's okay! I will make sure that there is more cons and that maybe one day you can make it. Do not worry. Thank you so much, T-Bird. I hope you have a great night. Thank you. Raisins are basically natural gummies? Yeah, but they're like dry and gross. Listen, I don't know about Raisin Brand, but raisins are pretty rad. So apparently... Well, I mean, I say apparently, but I know this. But it's just because I for some reason in my head, I don't think that I know French anymore, but I do know French. So raisins in French mean both grapes and raisins. They can both be grapes and raisins. So when someone asked me, they were like, can you say you hate raisins in French? It sounded like I was saying I hate grapes, but I love grapes. I just hate raisins. Yeah. It's the same word, yeah, it's the same word. I wanted to bring you a box of Raisin Brand to sign. I would have called the convention security on you if you did that. How do you distinguish them? I don't know, it's just the context, I guess. Do you prefer white grapes or red grapes? Definitely white grapes. Wait, I thought they were green grapes. Are they not green grapes? They're white grapes? They're green? They are white. Huh? Oh, green grapes are called white grapes. Okay, well, I love white grapes. But red grapes are alright too. It's just, I feel like the green ones always taste the best. It's the same thing with apples, right? Like, I feel like green apples always taste good. Red apples sometimes taste good, but not always. There's a few really good, like, types of red apples. But the green ones are always good. The red ones are like hit or miss, I feel. Rosemi Raisin Brand cosplay? What? Huh? Yeah, they're sour, but they're like a good kind of sour kind of thing, you know? Yeah, it definitely depends on the variety, for sure. Green apples are top tier. I'm glad you agree. Rosemi, you're getting older. I think it's time you eat Rice Krispie cereal. You want me to eat old man cereal just like my dad? It's so funny whenever my dad wakes up in the morning or whatever and he's like, I guess it's time for me to eat my old man cereal. And I'm like, you're eating this out of your own choice. Why are you sighing about it? You bought this. You wanted to eat it. Why are you You could be eating any other cereal, but you picked this. Why are you sighing and calling it old man cereal? Oh my god. Rose Peppa is based once again. He comes to term with his old madness. I think that's what it is. I think he's accepted. He's bragging. But I don't think he would ever eat Fruit Loops. But yeah, he complains about old man cereal. Your Rice Krispies is terrible. He eats a lot of like flakes though, like unsweetened frosted flakes. I don't even know what those are called. Just like flakes. He eats a lot of flakes. But I feel like he would eat Rice Krispies also. He does it for his old man health. I keep wanting to say this one tidbit about him, and every time I stop myself short because I'm like, it's TMI. But I feel like I really want to say it because it's so funny. Oh, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I'm sorry. I'm really trying my best to hold myself back. It's the body thing, yeah. It's the body thing. Yeah, so a lot of the times I buy him like bubble tea and he's like, it's past 5 p.m. I can't drink your boba. If I drink it, I won't be able to sleep. I'm like, it's 5 p.m. What do you mean? It's not like it's like 11 p.m. or something. Love you, Rosemi. Arigato! Tsuki! But yeah. We actually have a meeting soon. Is my dad 90 years old? He might as well be at this point. Have to get ready for my meeting in a bit. But I think I'll read the supas in the donos that I might have missed. You tried Furukura for the first time. Gotta say, saw a 10 out of 10. Yeah, Furukura is so good, right? It's definitely like, if I had to pick a cereal, even though I know it's granola, it's not really a cereal, but I would pick that one all the time. It's so good. And all the flavors are so good. When were you Oh, where were you watching the tournament? In the home, the room, or the living room? You mean Evil? Where was I watching it? Like, well, everyone was on their beds. I was just watching it on the bed. On my phone. I was watching on my phone. Okay, let me... I'll start reading the donos now. And everyone was like, Rosemi, what are you watching? And I'm like, Evil! And they were like, what? Nina was like, oh, you're watching... Nina knew about Evil. Nina knew about it. She was like, do you want to put on the TV? I'm like, maybe. Hi, Rosemi-sama. I really tried to come to the con, but I couldn't get my passport renewed on time. I spam called the agency for a week, but I think the feds put me on... Yearn! Thank you for trying to come to visit us. You know what? We'll do more of this. Don't worry. Thank you so much, though. Thank you. Yeah, no one else. No one else. Like, really. No one else didn't. I don't know. I don't know if they just didn't know about Evo or they didn't care about Tekken. But I kept on talking about it. I was like, yeah, it's Tekken, and this is the top 8, and they might announce Tekken 8, and I'm really excited. I wish Staff-san was a bit interested to talk about Tekken with me. Thanks for sharing your stories, Rosemi. Glad you had so much fun at the con. Sad I couldn't go, but I look forward to going next time. And welcome back, Kayama-san! Thank you! Hopefully I can meet you next time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Staff-san just wanted to troll me. No, I don't know. They seem generally like... Yeah, they were like... So you play on a stick? And I'm like... No, Staff-san. I'm a keyboard warrior! Sophie! Rosemi-sama, Otsu for Otakudan. Honestly, I don't know how, but happened to get one of your very last speedrun autographs that night by handing over my phone. Thank you so much. For and the best luck during my Montreal trip. I will treasure it forever. Sophie! I'm so glad you got it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donut also. Thank you a million times. I'm glad you could get my speedrun autograph. I'm glad it worked out. Thank you. Hi, Rosemi-sama. A bit sad I couldn't go to the con. Someday I would love to go and give you Kinoko no Yama. I'd be so happy if you gave me Kinoko no Yama. Fede-san, thank you so much. Really, I would definitely love getting Kinoko no Yama. Thank you. You learned about me at the con? Really? Welcome to my streams. Welcome. Keyboard check, Wi-Fi check, Noctis locked it. Stop! You're making me sound more like a clown than I am. I swear it's not that bad. You would take Kinoko no Yama but not raisin bread. Exactly. Takinoko shikakattan. Now the takinokos are coming up. やっぱりキノコしか買ったん。わかるよ。その気持ちわかるよ。Three things. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Glad to have you back and glad you had such a great time, Rosemi. Max, thank you. I just hope you guys can put up with my costs for a little bit. I hope it goes away soon, actually. I mentioned this at a con, but there's like a little tiny part, for the song that I want to re-record. And I'm just kind of like, I sound like this. And I don't know if I could. I feel like I would sound real like throaty and gross. Mata kinoko motte kichou. What is the Enna dev drop? Oh, the dev drop! Actually, I did the dev drop a lot with Enna. Like, I feel like I did the dev drop almost as much as her. So the dev drop is when the part in Stuck in the Abyss comes up. You know, the day is nigh, Makura Nasukai. But that's when you're like slipping, but you have to like play off the slip, you know? You gotta like pretend like you're dancing kind of thing. That's what the dev drop is. Yeah, I did the dev drop a lot. And I feel like I was the one singing Stuck in the Abyss the most. I never stopped singing it during the entire weekend. I probably annoyed them so much. I was just like, Makura Nasukai, but nothing scary. Like, we were at the restaurant and I was like, Makura Nasukai. We were like, we were being picked up from traveling and all that. I was like, Makura Nasukai in the car. Everywhere I went, I kept on singing that. Is it my favorite Nijisanji song? I like all of them, but it's definitely one of the ones that like gets stuck in your head the most, I feel. I'm still small? Well, I can't just grow. You know? You can only say, hey buds, how's it growing when you're growing? And I'm not growing right now. Can I do the... What's the duck walk? What the heck is a duck walk? Yeah, I can shrink, but I can't grow right now. You want me to shrink? I know Blackout's lyrics by heart. What do you mean? I know Blackout by... For some reason, like, neither Petra nor Selen knows Blackout by heart, but I know Blackout by heart. I just don't like singing it, because then I feel like there's a lot of pressure, and I don't want to ruin my own song, because I suck. Rosemi, I just want to say I miss you for these weeks, but I'm glad you had tons of fun, and thank you for the base stream earlier today. Right! Thank you so much! Arigato! Tadaima! Arigato! The Blackout representative? No. Any night, come witness this tale. I sound so gross and like throaty. Oh yeah, we did have a heated Final Fantasy discussion. It wasn't really like heated. It was just like we were like, this Final Fantasy sucks. This one is so good. This one's garbage. This one's great. This is my favorite one. This one is Noctis with his homies driving in the car and fishing. Who said Final Fantasy 9 was the best? I said I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 9. I think it was Stao-san who said Final Fantasy 9 was really good. But I said like, I was like, Final Fantasy 9 has like my favorite soundtrack out of all of them. It's really good. Like, I like the character designs. Like, I think Stao-san also said like 7 was obviously really, really good. I said that 13 sucked. I said it and I'll say it again. Final Fantasy 13 sucked. Welcome back, Rosemi. Sadly, I couldn't visit you since I was at Evo, but I hope you enjoyed the tasty soup shout out I got for you. That was you! Thank you so much, Justin! Thank you so much! I hope you had a great time at Evo. Thank you for the shout out. Holy crap. Thank you. Arigatou. I know. Okay, so I can agree. I love Lightning. Like, Lightning looks so cool. She's such a cool character, but the game itself sucked. And I don't know. 15, like the Noctis game was funny. It's a funny game. I wouldn't say it's like really good, but it's enjoyable because it's funny. And like hanging with the boys simulator kind of thing, you know? Lightning has the same hair color as you do? Yeah, maybe I can get her hairstyle one day. I think I'd look cool with Lightning's hairstyle. Yeah, Lyra said she wanted to play Final Fantasy X. I've never played the 10. I would like to play the 10 also. I also never played the 7. I watched it. I watched my brother play it when I was really, really younger. The 10 and the 7 is what I would like to play. It's 2010 again. Guess I'd better buy some Apple stock. Brainwaves, thank you! I am Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. Rosemi-sama, hope you enjoyed the convention. I wish I could have gone in a signature, but the line was very long. If you can say it. When's you mad? That'll make my day. Thank you! Thank you, Spider! I hope you enjoyed the con also. Wait, you didn't... Did you go to the con? I think you did. I hope you enjoyed the con! Thank you so much! And don't worry about my signature. I'm sure there'll be more opportunities. Thank you. Oh yeah, we were... So basically, like, half of the time we were talking about Final Fantasy, we were saying that, like, Titus sucked. We were like, Titus sucks. Titus sucks. His laugh? I can't remember what his laugh sounds like. What does his laugh sound like? His laugh is great. I don't remember. What does it sound like? Now I feel... You guys can tap ah ha 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 ha, but I don't know what that sounds like. Look, now I have to look it up. He laughs like a seagull? Really? Oh, just do the Selen laugh but more forced. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Is that how he laughs like? Like that? Perfect? What do you mean? Ha 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 ha! Oh my god. Thank you for fixing the jail so I can sleep in peace. Say that, thank you. Oh, slower? Ha 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 ha! That could be Titus's Via in a remake. Nice, let's go. Costa Poma! Thank you for coming to Attack-a-thon. Thank you for helping. Thank you for asking your question on the panel. Thank you so much, Ghost of Pomo. Arigato! Thank you. But Rose... No! In a tweet about that, she was like... now that Rosemi's back from Montreal, do you think... She's like, do you think Rosemi would say Bonjour instead of hey buds, how's it growing? Bonjour Rosemi! Welcome back, bud. Hope you had a blast at Otakathon. Otakathon, thank you! I did! I really did. I want to go back to another con right now. I want to meet more of you guys and have more fun. Bonjour! Did I type that? Now I'm really embarrassed. Yeah, it was wild, but in a good way. It was so fun. Feels like it went by so quickly. Feels like it went by so quickly. I'm a bit sad about that. Welcome back, Rosemi-sama. Monsage, thank you! Arigato! Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I got some super chats and some donos during the tier list stream, but I don't know if I can read all of them this stream. I have a meeting to go to in a little bit. Maybe I should read it next stream? Maybe I can get it done right now. Well, let me try to get it done right now. We'll see how much we can get through. The tier list is biased? Wait, you mean mine or you mean Vox's? How is mine biased? But Jay sounds like it'd be a good for a new emote. Oh, you just mean like... you mean like just the text? Like saying Butcher? How is mine biased? What's biased in mine? I agree that like maybe you could move like people's like spots like maybe a few like by a few spots depending on the situations and stuff. But I don't think... Yeah, I'm at SS tier because I'm stated. Listen, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I don't gotta say more than that. If you know, you know. Remo should have been higher. I agree that that Remo should have been like a bit higher up. I think Remo could have been maybe like a tier higher up. I agree with that one. If you know, you know. Tier list is a little biased. I would smash you in a fight, and I'm just a normal human. And the cope nowadays. The cope going on today is really crazy. Rosemi should have been higher. Satan, Lord of the Underworld! Yeah, wow. Here, thank you for the soup. SSS tier! I don't know if I could fight a Lyra. I don't know if I could. I'd have to like 1v1 her, you know? To see? If L cannot contain Enna and Rosemi Selen, does that mean that Enna is stronger than Rosemi? Not really. It just means that like I didn't want to deal with her trouble around here. So I just sent her off. I think you would be above Alira if you ate raisin bread. So I have powers, right? And if I ate raisin bread, I think that would make me go haywire. I would go out of control. Chinoing, thank you! Thank you so much for coming to Otakathon. Looking forward to next year's if it happens. Rip to all the Sharpies! Clam, thank you so much! Oh my god, there were so many Sharpie casualties. It was crazy. There's like a stack of them. There's so many of them. Raisin bread would be your only weakness, but if you could conquer it, you would be unstoppable. How about this, Rosemi? Beat me up. If you mess me up, I'll admit you're SS tier. But if I enjoy it? Ah? What do you mean if you enjoy it? My kryptonite is raisin bread? Yeah, it is. I would not get anywhere like within a few feet from raisin bread. So technically if you have raisin bread, like you repel Rosemi. You can repel Satan if you have raisin bread. Okay, let me read a bit of the supas and donuts from earlier. Arkaton, thank you! you. The last tier list selected critical information. Thank you for showing the people the true, very accurate, and unbiased tier list, Rosemi. Arkitan, thank you. Arigato. Ever tried craisins? Cranberry raisins. I feel like usually I'm not a big fan of cranberries, but sometimes it's alright. Like I just haven't had it that often, so obviously I haven't had cranberries with raisins. In fact, I feel like I might. I don't know. Would that make it better or worse? I have no idea. Cranberry. I've had cranberry juice like once or twice. I think it's pretty good. It's alright. It's not bad. Let me see. Hello, thank you so much. Welcome back. I wish I could have gone to Otakuton and meet you on the butts, but the flight alone would have cost me over 1,000 euros. Or is that pounds? Pounds! 1,000 pounds! Maybe things will work out better for me next time. Holy crap. For 1,000 pounds? That's a crazy flight. But yeah, don't worry. I'll definitely try to, you know, see if I can show up to other conventions and stuff. So, thank you for trying. And don't worry about it. Thank you so much. Combine the unarchived karaoke, the OBSYDIA anniversary, and the correct Nijisanji power tier list into one super duper reading Zatsudan. It could be like a Zatsudan too. I'm trying to like do a super chat reading eventually. I'm trying to do one of those, definitely. Mister, thank you. Merci de nous avoir partagé ton expérience de la convention avec nous. J'espère pouvoir aller à la prochaine convention pour te rencontrer et avoir ta signature. Raisin sec en français. I feel like I've heard both of them though. Like I've heard also just raisin, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the people I talk to or whatever. Sexa, thank you, merci. Thank you so much. Fruits and veggies tier list one. I'd like to do that actually. Fruits and veggies tier list. I'm going to do one of those. That sounds fun. I do have some hot takes on those also. Coach, thank you. Why am I tiny? Because I shrink. I'm tiny. Let's see. Where am I? Mister, thank you for the Donna for earlier tier list stream. Thank you. Voxy Finana are B tier in power but S tier in ASMR. Thank you. I think that was it. And let me read the supas from earlier. Bread tier list? Wait, what do you mean by bread? What do you mean by bread tier list? Like, how many different types of bread are there? You mean like brown bread and like normal bread? Like white bread, brown bread, and like baguette? What many types of bread are there? I don't eat bread that much actually, so I don't know. Oh, croissants? Wait, are croissants considered bread? I thought they were more like pastries. I don't know. I thought they were considered pastries. Pastries are bread-like? They're bread-like, but are they bread? Me seeing the super chats for earlier stream. Vivek, thank you so much. Thank you. Hikawa, thank you so much. Thank you. B, thank you. Boomerwa, thank you. Salty Zero, thank you. Quinn, thank you. Spogoon, thank you. Naoi, thank you so much. Gyro, thank you. Ninja Muffin, thank you. Alda, thank you. Oh, I wanted to ask a question. Do you guys think I should do because I kind of know what I want to do for this week. I haven't like made my schedule yet because I have a few meetings that we're trying to figure out and all that. But I was wondering if you guys think if I should do my MRE stream this week or next week. I don't know. I kind of want to do it this week. I'm kind of excited to try it out and all that. at the same time, maybe I can just do a normal like cooking stream or like baking stream this week, and make the MRE next week or something like that. Whenever it works best for me. If it's on Saturday, oh, I could probably do it on Saturday. Actually, I had this idea. I had this stream idea that I wanted to like make ice cream on stream. And I was looking into like ice cream makers and all that, but really all the ice cream makers that you can buy are like, they're not that good. They're not, it makes more like frozen yogurt than actual ice cream. Like, you'll have to like make the mix and freeze it for like almost 15 hours. And then when you put it in like the ice cream like mixer or whatever, it'll mix it, but then it'll be like really runny. And then you have to put it in the freezer again for another like few hours. So I feel like I'm not sure if it's something that could be streamed, because if I could only like sort of like stream the like blending process, and then it wouldn't even be ice cream, it'd be like frozen yogurt kind of thing. Yeah, it's definitely like just the timing of it is not the best for streams, I feel. But I really wanted to do that, like make different types of ice cream flavors with you guys, kind of thing. Hey Rosemi, sorry I couldn't make it to the con to see you. I will try to make it to your next one. I'm glad to be a rosebud to the most wholesome rose on the planet, the very first streamer to make myself feel wholehearted again. Shadow, thank you! I'm so happy! And don't worry! Next con, for sure! Thank you so much! Thank you. It. Huh? What does that mean? It? Freak it? What? Aaron, thank you. Aaron. Huh? I'm so confused. Wait, that's a D's nuts? Maybe he died mid super chat. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, Steven! The movie It with the clown? Periwinkle? What's his name? Perrywise? Huh? Is he Periwinkle? Periwinkle the clown? I don't even remember. Oh, it's Pennywise! Periwinkle the clown. Yeah. You didn't know that was his name, now you know. Brendan, thank you for the super. Kanoji, thank you for the super. Grace, thank you for the super. Minnie, thank you. Collegian, thank you. Flat, thank you. Jungle Sweat, thank you. Hannah, thank you. Periwinkle sounds scarier than Pennywise? It does! That's why I thought his name was Periwinkle! Periwinkle the killer clown. Coach, thank you. No, I liked it. I thought it was... I didn't read the book or anything, but I thought the movie was pretty fun. I watched both of them. It was a bit cheesy, but it was kind of fun. Do you guys read... I've actually never read Stephen King. Ever. Should I? Sorry for the delay, but I just wanted to thank you for all your hard work at Attack-a-thon. Love your personalized touches. And it was fun meeting you on the lives at Attack-a-thon. Hikawa, thank you! Oh, were you the person with the Umineko shirt? I feel like I'm doxing you. Did you have the Umineko shirt? I like your shirt. Thank you. Thank you. The books are kind of weird. It's more intense. Don't read it? Wait, the books are not good? Because I always see the books at like the bookstore. There's always so many Stephen King books. And I always wanted to get one, but they all look the same. So I didn't know which one to get. His books are hit or miss. Oh. Do you guys know any good ones? The books get kind of weird. The movies are very tame. Weird? Oh. Now I'm kind of curious. Trites, thank you. Walnexus, thank you. Nihil, thank you. Dust, thank you. Oh, it has yabai stuff in the book. It can be yabai? Really? I never expected anything like that. Holy crap. Really? I thought he was just like solely like a horror, like thriller writer. I didn't think it would be like that. Huh. No, thank you. This writer, thank you. Box Tycoon, thank you. Handoke, thank you. Becky, thank you. Hunter, thank you. Nell, thank you. Boomerang, thank you. Collapsy, thank you. Ninja Muffin, thank you. Karayami, arigato. Coffee-chan, thank you for the aka. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. This is my favorite tier list ever. Bow down to Rosemi-sama. Yes! Coffee-chan, thank you. Fuku, thank you. Yan, thank you. Gummy, thank you. American Psycho is worse? Yeah, but I looked away for that, so that was fine. Miko, thank you. Kuga, thank you. Purple, thank you. Nicholas, thank you so much. Rosemi has sparkly stars on her toes, according to Jessica. I do have sparkles on my toes. Gwen, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the supers. Let me see. Fuzzy Duck, thank you. Lola, thank you. Rob, thank you. Nihal, thank you. Kari, thank you. Ibapang, thank you. Mafuyutsu, thank you. Woltachip, thank you. Spicy Tofu, thank you. Kami, thank you. Maybe I should put like a text on the screen being like, I'm reading the chats from the Kira stream. I'm gonna do that. Give me Anna still hasn't moved on about the sparkly toes. I don't know, she didn't really mention it, but then again I didn't really show my toes at all. I didn't really show my toes. Because I was always like wearing like socks or tights or stuff. And I didn't stay in the same room as her, so whenever I took them off, she wasn't there. Welcome back, Rosemi. On the new outro. The tier list was also hilarious to watch with all the mobbing. Marshmallow, thank you! Arigato! Adoi! Finally got money from Merc and became a member. I'm glad to become a rosebud and hope that you had fun at the convention. Thank you so much for joining! Thank you! And I had tons of fun. Thank you so much. Arigato. What do you mean she looked while I was sleeping? It'd be so scary. So glad you're back, Rosemi-sama. Thank you, arigato! Thank you. Where was I? What the cheap, thank you. Spicy tofu, thank you. Gummy, thank you. Coping for Shrek, thank you. Penboy, thank you. Speaking about Shrek, how many Shrek movies are there? You think they're gonna ever make a new one? Because I feel like I've watched Shrek 2 so many times, but I don't remember watching Shrek 3. But I know there's a Shrek 3. There's 4 Shreks?! 4 plus spin-offs? Do you think they'll ever make more? When's the last time they made one? Oh, Shrek 3 is a 3D one. What the heck? German, thank you! Arigato! There's a movie about Puss in Boots! I love Puss in Boots! Whenever I was like really young and I watched Shrek, Puss in Boots was my favorite. He looked up with his little big eyes and he was like... And I fell in love with him. Sakura, thank you! Human Being, thank you so much! Kami, thank you! Charles, thank you! Lance Kids, thank you! Best Writer, thank you so much! Yeah, he does the cute little face! The movie's bad? But how can it be bad if he's so cute? Here, let me show you what he does. He looks up at you with his little eyes like this. It's so cute! It's so cute every time! It's so cute! I don't know, but I also kind of like Donkey. Donkey's fine. Human being, thank you. Max Bar, thank you. Nihal, thank you. Kawaii-chan, thank you. Tsukumi-san, arigato, thank you. May, thank you. Ibon, thank you. Minnie, thank you. Quinn, thank you. Bookbuck, thank you. Gohan, thank you so much. Brainworms, thank you. Gyro, thank you. Mita, thank you. Quinn, thank you. Yunar, thank you. Mura, thank you. Maple Leaf, thank you. Steve, thank you. Spider, thank you. Tangentarians, thank you. Copy the cat, thank you. Quinn, thank you. B, thank you. XSX, thank you. Moyan, thank you. Jungles, thank you. Amino, thank you. Hana, thank you. Giancarlo, thank you. Isendale, thank you. I became small again? Of course, I was only big to show you my Puss in Boots impression. Simon Cowell is one of my favorite Shrek characters. Right, he is in the movie, isn't he? It's so crazy. I feel like Shrek 2 is a good movie. I like the songs and all of that in Shrek 2. I like that one. Wait, does what's his name? Prince Charming, does he ever come back? In the movies? Or is he gone forever? Ingress, thank you. Moonfall, thank you. Saka, thank you. Murphy, thank you. Spicy Tofu, thank you. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I watched Shrek 2. I watched Shrek 2 on the plane to Rome. And then on the way back, I watched Dune. I watched the entirety of Dune, and then I had Dune with me. I had the Dune book. So I watched Dune, and then I picked up the book and I started reading it. And Rose Mama's like, what the heck's wrong with you? She's like, you just watched the movie. Why are you reading the book? I'm like, I don't know. Oh, he comes back for Shrek 3? Yeah, I watched all of Dune and then I started reading and it was the exact same scenes. That's the funny part. I'm far in the book. I'm not that far in. I only really read it while I was on the plane and stuff. Do you think Fiona or Dragon is prettier? I've barely seen any of Dragon. She doesn't show up in the 2 really. Yeah, I know the movie's only half the book, but that's later on at the end I feel, where it sort of branches out a bit. But I really like it so far. I think it's really interesting. The way it's written and all that. I usually like reading books more than watching the movies just because I feel it's easier to sort of have your own imagination or imagine how things are. But it's nice to see it visualized in a movie also. So that's why I kind of sometimes if I really like something, I'll watch it and then I'll read it and I'll be like, oh, that's how that scene was. But this is how I'm imagining it instead. Kind of thing. Envy, thank you. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I always imagine scenes that I read in books. Even all the characters and all the scenery. That's why sometimes especially when it gets really descriptive and less dialogue heavy, I'll start reading really slowly or even reread it twice or something so I can really picture it in my head. I don't know, it's just this habit I've had because I really like to visualize it in my head when I'm reading it. Jerry, thank you. Hugo, thank you. Jesse, thank you. Quenoy, thank you. Steve, thank you. B, thank you. Austin, thank you. Boomerang, thank you. Timara, thank you. Hunter, thank you. Ben, thank you. Big Anatomy, thank you. Spicy Tofu, thank you. It's like I'm watching geniuses at a conference. We are all Tensai here. Envy, thank you. Rickville, thank you. Yang, thank you. B, thank you. Quinn, thank you. Dropshare, thank you. Sunday Cookie, thank you. Pigeon, thank you. Ren, thank you. Hanukkah, thank you. Yeah, fantasy novels. Well, I think sometimes science fiction is really good. Like fantasy and science fiction are really good with their descriptions. I'd love Lord of the Rings. I don't know if I want to watch that or read it though, because people have really hyped up the movies. I never watched it. You read passages and then immediately forgot what you read? That's why I reread stuff sometimes, like so I can really remember it. And then when I'll finish the book, I'll be like, I know all the book by heart because I read it so many times. Trilogy watcher? I want to. I heard it's long though, like slow. It picks up slowly in the beginning. That's why I haven't watched it yet. Have I read Eragon? Yeah, I have! Eragon! I liked Eragon like a long time ago. I liked it a lot. Except I don't think I ever finished the last one. But I read like the first 3 ones and I really liked it. I'm like, I feel like a nerd for reading this. Kudo, thank you! Opinion Anime, thank you! Israel, thank you! Tompa-san, arigato! Evan, thank you! Nexus, thank you! Hataki, thank you! Baby, thank you! And I think that's it. I got all of them. Thank you for all the supers during the TLS stream. We played Eragon on the DS and it was lit. There was a game of Eragon? I didn't even know that. Oh my god, I sound so throaty, I'm sorry. I didn't know they ever made a game about it. Holy crap. The books are okay, but the movie's terrible. I didn't even know there was a movie. What the heck? There's a movie in the game? Okay, I think I got all the supers. I have to go get ready for my meeting, which is really, really soon. Thank you so much, though, for listening to me talk about the con. It was really, really one of the funnest moments in my life. So I hope you enjoyed hearing me talk about it. And thank you for watching both of my streams today. I'll try to have a schedule out sometime soon once some stuff are finalized. But I am collabing with Mr. We're playing Lunch Lady tomorrow at noon, I believe, EST time at noon. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna ask him if it's like a multiple point of view game. I'll ask him, and if it is, I'll stream it. Otherwise, we'll sort of see. I'm not too sure if I would then. But yeah, I'm gonna be collabing that with him tomorrow, and so I'm really nervous because it's a horror game, and also my first collab with Rista. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in 12 hours. Yatta! So I'm gonna go to my meeting and probably go to bed because I've been so tired since I came back from the con. But thank you for talking with me and listening to me talk about my stories of my first in-person con today. Thank you! Jera, thank you so much. Have a nice meeting. Bonsoir. Bonsoir, everyone! Arigatou gozaimashita! Mata ashita! Bye bye!